is funny because I love words. And to talk about where I am and how thankful I am for where I am and what I've done for myself and other people is, it's difficult because it means so much. I always loved communicating and telling people what I genuinely thought. I am 100% a sassy Italian. It's always been a part of me. Growing up, my family, there was no history of abuse. So it probably wasn't totally on my radar in the way that it would be for somebody who had seen it and experienced it. Having said that, all of my previous relationships, I was a serial monogamist. So my first boyfriend was 6 years, from 7th grade all the way until I graduated, right before I left for college. And even then, my next relationship started pretty quickly after that one. But I was 18 and I met a guy and I fell in love with him. And it was very healthy. It was a very normal relationship. When I was 25, I met my abuser, who was everything that I thought that I wanted in another person. I tried to see who I could be to make him be the man that I fell in love with. And by the time I realized that that wasn't going to work, I was so far into it that it was way too dangerous to try to leave. Something, that drives me is my future and where I wanted to go. Ultimately, what sort of sidetracked that is getting involved in this relationship. And when I say sidetracked, what I mean is it completely derailed and just annihilated this vision of a life and what I had created. What Safe Connections did for me to make it okay and make it easier to sort of navigate that is provide me with these tools, using self-care, understanding boundaries, healthy, normal boundaries in all types of relationships. Ultimately, that's really what it comes down to, I think, is finally deciding that you are worth more than this other person has ever allowed you to be. Because you are.